Mentos, the Freshmaker.
And welcome back to another installment of Picking Fights with Friends. I'm your host, Chris Terry. Thank you for joining us for our UFC 255 preview show. This episode is brought to you by Half Empty. Take a look at their website for new items for fall and winter, including face coverings, sweatshirts, beanies, and more. On this episode, we'll preview UFC 255. I'll share my picks and best bets. But first, let's take a look at results from last weekend's fight.
You break my record, now I break you. Like I break your friend.
And kick off the prelims with our first fight in the heavyweight division. Mays would take a decision. We go on to the welterweight division, where MORONO would also take a decision. Then we move on to the bantamweight division, where Gravely would win a split decision. To the women's strawweight division, Murata would win by unanimous decision. And then we'd have McKenna, who'd also take a unanimous decision. Sean Strickland would get a knockout in round 2. Ashley Yoder would pull the upset and win by unanimous decision. Chaos Williams only needed 30 seconds to make a case for knockout of the year against Razak Al Hassan. And in the main event of the evening, Rafael dos Anjos would dominate Paul Felder to win by split decision. UFC 255 takes place this Saturday at the Apex Center in Las Vegas, Nevada. Early prelims begin at 4:30 p.m., prelims start at 6 p.m., and the main card kicks off at 8 p.m. And the first fight of the early prelims takes place in the welterweight division. We have COSCE taking on Palatnikov. Oddsmakers have COSCE at minus 400 and Palatnikov at plus 330. My pick will be COSCE by knockout in round 1. On to the middleweight division, we have Dawkins taking on Stolfus. Oddsmakers have Dawkins at minus 300 and Stolfus at plus 250. My pick will be Dawkins by submission in round 2. Back to the welterweight division, we have Alan Jouban taking on Gooden. Oddsmakers have Jouban at minus 135 and Gooden at plus 115. My pick will be Jouban by decision. Staying in the welterweight division, we have Rodriguez taking on Dalby. Oddsmakers have Rodriguez at minus 310 and Dalby at plus 255. I'm going to go with Rodriguez by submission in round 3. On to the women's flyweight division, we have Shevchenko taking on Lipski. Oddsmakers have Shevchenko at minus 160 and Lipski at plus 140. I'm going to go with Lipski for the upset by decision. In the middleweight division, we have Buckley taking on Wright. Oddsmakers have Buckley at minus 260 and Wright at plus 220. My pick will be Buckley by knockout in round 2. And in the men's flyweight division, we have Moreno taking on Royval. Oddsmakers have Moreno at minus 180 and Royval at plus 160. This fight has all the potential to be fight of the night, and I think it will be. I'm going to go with Royval to win by decision. And in the light heavyweight division, we have Shogun Hua taking on Paul Craig. Oddsmakers have Hua at plus 150 and Craig at minus 170. My pick will be Craig by submission in round 1. In the women's flyweight division, we have Chukagian taking on Calvillo. Oddsmakers have Chukagian at plus 215 and Calvillo at minus 250. My pick will be Calvillo by decision. On to the welterweight division, we have Perry taking on Means. Oddsmakers have Perry at minus 145 and Means at plus 125. I'm going to go with Mike Perry by knockout in round 2. And the co-main event of the evening takes place in the women's flyweight division. We have Shevchenko taking on MAIA. Oddsmakers have Shevchenko at minus 1450 and MAIA at plus 850. I'm going to go with Shevchenko by knockout in round 4. And our main event takes place in the flyweight division, and we have Figueiredo taking on Perez. Oddsmakers have Figueiredo at minus 320 and Perez at plus 260. This is going to be a hell of a fight. I'm thinking Figueiredo will get a submission in round 2.
Ha! You lose, American asshole.
Last weekend was not a good weekend for my best bets. A couple fights got canceled. As you can see, my 3-leg parlay, Al Hassan got knocked the fuck out. Hansen dropped the decision, and Marquez's fight was scratched. Did pretty good on my straight bets, though. RDA won, and so did MORONO. And all my underdogs lost, including Felder, Quinones, and Randall Markos.
We could arrange this another way. Do you gamble?
What is bet?
Welcome back to Picking Fights with Friends, Best Bets. This weekend I'll be betting this 3-leg parlay of Rodriguez, Dawkins, and Figueiredo. I'll also be placing 2 straight bets with COSCE and Buckley. And as far as underdog bets go, I'm going to bet Royval, Shogun, and Jennifer Maia. The reason I'm betting MAIA is because the odds are so lopsided. And usually when that happens, sometimes there's an upset. And I plan to take advantage of that upset if it happens to make some money. Best of luck this weekend. Hopefully I make you guys a couple bucks. Let me know what bets you're placing. Maybe we can share some bets, share some knowledge, trade some information, help each other out, make some money. Let's do this weekend. Let's make some cash. And that's our show, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I want to thank Half Empty. Take a look at their website, guys. I bought some jackets a few weeks ago, and they're super soft, super comfy. Couldn't be happier. Also want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And leave a comment. Let me know who you think's going to win this weekend, or if you just want to shoot the shit, maybe talk about some future fights that are coming up. Have a great week, everybody. Enjoy the fights this weekend. I will talk to you later. Bye.